Hey guys, this is Pastor Mel, and I just need to tell you something real quick. Divorce is real. Furthermore, I decided to have one, and I recommend that you do the same. Yeah, that's right. Divorce yourself from every excuse and every self-imposed limitation that has literally already cost you decades, dreams, and destiny. And don't get me wrong, nothing's more beautiful than unity. That's only when we're unified with the purpose that our Father created us. And when we're walking within the musical harmony of divine connections with like-minded people. That's people who want what we want and who value what we value and who are more than willing to lock arms with one another to help each other get to where we can get to together through mutual support. Listen, there's something going down right now, y'all. I hope that you don't miss it. If it's in you, then you know who I'm talking to. My partners and I are like family, and this thing we got is thicker than blood because it's made in the spirit. And it's in the spirit that we decided to make some changes. How do you feel about these changes? Are you ready? Let us know if you need a spot at the table. We're about to participate in a halftime of a lifetime. It's winning season. Father's favor.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello again, and we are back. Before I do anything else, I want to introduce myself. I am Tanya Evans Barnes. I am a one-star director in this amazing company, Cultural Forum, that we're going to talk about tonight. But what I would like you to do, Facebook, family, friends, and guests, click like and share. Click like and share. It is less than 30 days left of the year. This is a new year coming up, 2022. Double portion, double blessing. And you might as well start right now. New year, new you. I'm going to present to you Coach Pastor Mel Keys. He's out of San Antonio, Texas. My brother from another mother. Hey, my ace coon boom. He cooler than the other side of a pillow, y'all. And he gonna drop some nuggets on you. So, Coach Mel, can you please grace us with your presence?
You make me feel good, girl. Can you hear me all right?
I can hear and see you all well and good. Look, you got the little Santa Claus going on.
All right.
You giving out Christmases. You giving out treats this year. We giving out vacations.
Oh, we sure are. And we're going to talk all about that.
Season.
We got some special things to do. Don't go too far away. I'm going to put you in the lobby, but you know I need you, so don't go too far. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we got an all-star cast tonight, and we are cooking, they said, with fish grease. I think we got something better than that. Y'all going to hear it for yourselves. Keep it locked right here. Already go ahead and lock and share. Like and share, like and share, like and share. Get your pen out, get your pad out. I'm going to share some notes with you as well. I'm going to share my screen. So let me see if I can go ahead and get that started. And I have a video. Don't y'all let me forget to share with you this new video we got from the man of God, from the CEO, Mr. David Hart. He and Todd Strand put this thing together just recently. I got my hands on it. And you got to see it for yourself. Because sometimes you say, man, we know him, this, that, and the other. And, you know, there's a law of familiarity. You think you know something and you don't. Prophet is without honor in his own country. But I want you to hear it from some other people, how powerful the things are that we're going to share with you tonight. So let me start by seeing if I can get my screen together. And if I do this right, if I do it right, y'all, oh, yeah, I think I got it. But I got to make one change. Let me go up here. I think I almost got it. Yes. Somebody say yes. I think I got it. I had it. Did y'all see my screen? No, you don't. There you go. All right. Now you see my screen. Can everybody see it okay? I'm going to make it even bigger, hopefully. Let me see if I can make some stuff happen here. If you can see my screen a little bit larger there, let me know you can see it. Coach T, let me know if it's all right for you, the size and everything. I'm going to cover some information. We're talking about finishing the year strong and starting the new you now. A lot of times people talk about Happy New Year, and that's great. That's fine. I like to say it myself. But what's going to be new if you're not? I'm going to say that one more again. What's going to be new if you're not? Go ahead and put that in the comments. What's going to be new if you're not? In fact, I would encourage you, your newness should start now. There's too much greatness in you for that not to be the case. And we have practice. Listen, guys, it is day number 340 in this calendar year. The calculator shows that means there are 25 days remaining. That is plenty of time for miracles to happen. And I believe that you're going to be a part of one if you pay attention to the very things that I am saying. We're talking about finishing strong. This whole team, we are Joshua Generation. We're claiming God's promises together right now. Shout out to all of my upline, Coach D, the next ambassador in the line, all team legacy. In fact, Trevorium around the globe, 63 nations strong. We love you guys, and we're excited about it. Why do we do what we do? Let me tell you why. Because we want to show every single person who will listen how to build a life that you don't need to take a vacation from. There are too many people in a grind that they call life with very little space for enjoyment, very little space for fulfillment, very little space for the things that I believe that God has given us just privilege to enjoy, especially in Christ, the abundant life. I mean, it goes from work, some of us to work again, and then some of us got 3 jobs, and then church for some, and just back and forth. And we don't, I mean, when do you really live the way I believe that we have the capacity to live? So our goal is to help you build a life that you won't need to take a vacation from. And you're going to be grateful tonight that you're paying attention to this, because every single person, if you do this, if you follow suit, text, I'm going to give you a text. In fact, let me pull it up on the screen. I want you to see this properly. And if I can make it happen real quick for you, give me just one moment. I want you to text Finish Strong. Here we go. If I can make it right. There we go. Finish Strong. I want you to text that to the number 830-522-2110. You say, well, why am I going to do that? Because this is how confident we are. We don't twist any arms. We don't put anybody in a headlock. But we know that there's some information that you don't know, because what you know is what you've always done. And you've never seen anything like this, I promise you. Don't compare it to anything else, I promise you. I've been in the travel space as an agent for 7 years. I came into this club 4 years ago. I came to this club because it blew my mind what they were able to do well above and beyond what any travel agent is able to get. Now, travel agents get a whole lot of perks, but there were no perks that a travel agent was able to get that even came close to what this club offered. So we jumped in with both feet. And I have one regret, y'all. The one regret I have is that I didn't get started earlier. So here's what I'm going to share with you. We are so confident that if you look at a couple of the videos that really explain the thing in detail, and you give us your feedback information, we're so confident that you're either going to refer people our way, or you're going to become a part of the club, or you'll become a customer, whatever, and you have absolutely nothing to lose at all. Here's what we want you to do. Text Finish Strong to 830-522-2110. You'll get the information. We'll give you a complimentary 3-night stay. There are about 40 different places that you can choose from all across the United States. In fact, we're going to do one better. There's no obligation on that. Now, that doesn't include transportation. That's just your 3-night stay. That value alone, folks, is worth about $700 to $750 for the 3-night stay, because each night averages in the neighborhood of about $250, somewhere in that neighborhood. So you're going to be able to get a $750 discount. You'll just pay the resort fee and the tax just by giving us your valuable opinion. On top of that, on the last day of this month, we're going to give away one $300 airline gift card. One $300 airline gift card. And I'm telling you right now, it's just there for the taking. So just give us your information, which is your opinion. Now, I know you got some opinions, right? We want it. We want you to talk. Manu, it's good to see you, man. We want to hear your voice, your opinion about this program, because you've probably been traveling the way that everybody else travels for the past, 50, 100 years or so. Well, that's changed. We're not in that 8-track space anymore. We're no longer traveling on a cassette tape program, or even the 33. Come on, y'all. I used to DJ a little bit. So we don't do that. We got a whole new digital format, and I'm telling you, it's is running circles around everything else. Here's what I want to do tonight before I get to anything else. Got a message. I'm going to run through some points. I'm just going to put it up on my screen. How can we help you to finish your year strong and start your new year now? I think that's very important, because even if we put you in a position where you get a whole lot of things, if you're not thinking differently and operating with a different frequency, a different a thought process, different software, different mindset, mindset changes the game. So let me tell you this. Number one, I'm just going to run through these. I want to give you some nuggets. Number one, if you really want to finish this year strong, and I know some of y'all have been through ups, you've been through down, you've been through some of everything in 2020, 2021, and probably 2020 as well, right? Well, here's what I know. Here's what changes everything. Start with the end in mind. Somebody put that in the comments. Start with the end in mind. Y'all keep liking, y'all keep sharing, and we're going to keep talking, all right? Keep liking, keep sharing, keep tagging. We're going to keep talking. You want to finish this year strong. You want to start with a new year, a new you now. Number one, start with the end in mind. That's vision. Without a vision, what happens? We perish. We never come to fruition. We never come to the full manifestation of the capacity, the potential within us, because we're living day to day. We're living week to week, month to month, ground to ground. No, we need to be thinking much further ahead. Much further ahead. We want to cast our vision out for our lifetime. Come on, guys. Start with the end in mind. Who is it that in your best seat of faith that you have discovered this is who God has called you to be, and this is how he has called you to live? Number one, start with the end in mind. You want to finish the year strong, start the new year now. Number two, you got to enter the right lane. Now, I tell everybody this. This may or may not be for you. That's real talk. We're not even looking for everybody. We're looking for the people who are actually looking for us. If you like to travel, you like to learn, you love personal development, you love spiritual disciplines and faith growing and all of that, you love discipleship, you love ministry, you love people, you love having a great time, this is the right stuff for you. If that's not you, that's not you. We don't want to make that you. We can't make that you. So we say enter the right lane. Maybe your lane is something else, and that's okay. But I promise you, you know somebody that loves all the things that I just mentioned to you. You definitely know somebody that loves to travel, because 9 out of 10 people, they love to travel. They don't do a whole lot of it, but they would love to if they had the opportunity, and we're going to show you that tonight. Number three, how do you finish the year strong and start your new you now? Number three, you got to lock arms with the right people. I am so overjoyed with the people. You're going to meet some of them on the line tonight that I'm locked arms with. I mean, we are in this thing together. We are partners. We are team members, but I'm gonna one up that. You know what we really are? We're family. We got the same spirit. We're like-minded. We want the same thing. And there's power in unity. When we're working together, there is nothing that's impossible. Man, I'm telling you, I've seen things happen in my own life that have already indicated this. And I'm sure you've seen stuff like this for some of us. We read it in a book, though. We watch it on TV. We see it in the magazine. But we can look, you can tap in, and this can be your life. This can be your reality just by locking arms with the right people. You know what I like to do? I like to always be connected to people who are steps ahead of where I am, but where I'm going. That they can tell me what the terrain looks like over in the next tier, on the next level. I got people in my life like that. I call them my coaches. They're my mentors. Now, they're family to me now. They look out for a brother. And I try to do the same thing with those who are following me, and we stay close together. Why? Because when you lock arms with the right people, anything is possible. Finish the year strong. Start the new year now. The new you now. You can do that. Joanne, it's so good to see you, darling. Thanks for chiming in. Help us to like and share and get this message out. Number 4, how do we accomplish that? Finish the year strong and start your new you now. You got to do something you enjoy. Man, I got a military background, and I enjoyed the military. I got a lot out of it. And then I became my instructor, and then I went into sales and all that. I enjoyed all that. So I've always done something I love. But the thing that I love more than anything else is ministry. Period. And when you're doing something you enjoy, you're really not working. Say it again. When you're doing something you enjoy, you're really not working. It becomes your passion. I mean, you wake up thinking about it. You go to sleep thinking about it. It's the type of thing that you don't have to get paid to do it, because your pay is doing it. You don't do it for applause. You do it because that's who you are. It's not what you do, it's who you are. And when you're doing something you enjoy, life is so much different. And if travel, going to new places, meeting new people, learning different customs, and just experiencing things out of your zip code, out of your neighborhood, out of your neck of the woods. This is a big earth. This is a big planet. God got some people to see, and some of them you'll be amazed. We have a lot in common. It's a small world. There's somebody that thinks just like you, way on the other side of the world, and they would love to meet you. It'll crack them up to meet themselves somewhere over here, and vice versa. So when you're doing something you enjoy, those types of things can happen. Finish the year strong, start the new year now. How do you do that? Number 5, you got to do something that allows you to win early and win a lot. And the thing that you're going to love about what we're going to share with you tonight or today, if you're watching the replay, or for our friends in Europe and far and beyond, it might be morning for you. When you're doing something like what we do, you would know you win early. We're going to explain that. I've never been a part of anything to the capacity in business where from day one, no recruiting, no sales, you haven't tapped into your training, you haven't cracked the book or anything, but the moment you said, I want in, and came in, you're already winning. We're going to talk about that tonight. And from the day one win, it just gets, I'll say it this way, it gets gooder and gooder from there. Number 6, how do you finish this year strong and start your new you now? Here it is. You got to be the CEO of you, baby. You hear me? It's time out for being employee-minded instead of, the Lord said this, that we can be the head and not the tail. And many of us, we quote it, we dance it, we preach it, we sing it, we got t-shirts, we got hats, but we don't live it. But it's time to be the CEO of you. It's time to king up. It's time to queen up. It's time to own up and step up as to who God already says you are. You are who he says you are. You just got to be it. And we're going to show you how to build a very profitable business that will not interrupt your lifestyle. It's not going to be an interruption and a frustration. No, it's going to complement your desired lifestyle. And it's going to help you and empower what your priorities are, what your purpose is. It's going to allow you and empower you to do the things that before you were dreaming about, but now it's not something you're dreaming about. It's something you're about the business of being about because you're the CEO of you. Number 7, how are you going to finish this year strong and start your new you now? You're going to help other people with similar interests get started. See, the thing that we have with us that is so powerful is based upon referring what you love to like-minded individuals who want the same thing you want. If you're hungry and you went to a great restaurant, and I mean, it was the type of restaurant that, I mean, oh my God, you was like, where has this place been? When are you guys open? And they tell you, we've been here for 10 years. You're like, oh my God, I got to let some other people. Wouldn't it be all right? Wouldn't it be amazing if every time you referred somebody there, they started paying you? Come on now. Yeah, this is the type of program we have. It's a referral business. I'm a movie guy. I love going to the movies, but I ain't never been paid for. I don't know how many people I done told about movies, but I ain't never been paid for telling anybody. But wouldn't that be something? Come on, what are the things you love to do? Do you love to shop? Wouldn't it be something that if you love to shop, and every time you went shopping, you told somebody that mall started paying you to tell them? See, these are the types of things that if it existed, I'm quite sure you would do it, but it doesn't exist there. But let me tell you, when it comes to travel, it's right here, man. It's right here, and we're going to show you so much more as well. And we're going to show you how to share this. You don't have to headlock anybody. You don't have to, come on, no figure four is required. You ain't got to punch anybody in the throat. None of that. You just share what it is that you've enjoyed yourself, how you have benefited. We're going to tell you some amazing stories, and you're going to absolutely love it. Number 8, and last but not least, how do you finish this year strong and start your new you now? Well, we're going to show you how to enjoy a lot of dreamcations and a whole lot of world tours with family, friends, and like-minded travel partners. I'm going to say it again. We're going to show you how to enjoy a whole lot of dreamcations, world tours, and more with family, friends, and like-minded individuals. Now, if you want to travel alone, that you know, there's times I do that too, but that's always your option, and we're absolutely excited about it. So with that being said, I'm going to move on into some of the information concerning this travel club opportunity called Travorium, and I hope that you'll stay in place because we want to make sure that you get this. Text Finish Strong to 830-522-2110 if you haven't done it already. So let's get this party started. What would most people do if they had the time and the money to do it? We've done that survey all around the world, and they all come back saying the same thing. They say travel. But most people dream about travel, but very few people really travel the way they dream about. Here's the difference between us inside of Travorium and those who are outside of Travorium. The fact of the matter is, travel is so much more affordable for us, and we'll show you. We'll give you the proof in the pudding so that we travel so much more frequently than the average person. I'm talking about leisure travel. I'm not talking about business, work, and all that. I know people say, well, I do a lot of travel, but it's for your job. We're not talking about that. We're talking about at your own discretion, for your leisure. We do that much more frequently because we're paying pennies on the dollar and compared to what other people are paying. So when we travel, we're dreaming, but our eyes are wide open. How do most people travel? 5 ways. The number one way most people travel, they're paying ridiculously high retail prices. Now, they don't know what they don't know. I was in that category as well before. And when I was in that category, I thought I was getting a deal. I used a coupon. They sent it in my mail. I thought that 10% or 15%, I thought that meant something. No, it just meant that was their gimmick to get me in. It was still another retail price, and people just don't know what they don't know, and we're going to show you how to completely change the game on that. Now, you do need to know this. There are 2 camps when it comes to travel: OTAs, online travel agencies. You have the Expedia camp, and you have the Priceline camp. All those other companies, I don't care who you're talking about, Booking.com, Kayak, you're talking about OpenTable, you're talking about Velocity, Hotwire, all those guys are subsidiaries owned by those 2 major companies. So when you're going over here to get a price that competes with a price over there, it's the same stuff. It's all game. It's all gimmick. It's all marketing. Either way you go, they're getting the money that they're getting. That's why they are multi-billion-dollar corporations in the travel space. Do this math now. Multi-billion-dollar companies. If you did a research on the top 10 companies on the internet, these are 2 of the top 10 companies. We're talking about Priceline and Expedia. They don't own any cruise ships. They don't own any rental cars. They don't own any hotels or any resorts. They don't own any of that, but they're making billions of dollars. How is that? It's just through their marketing. And how are they marketing? They're using themselves as the middle person to leverage what doesn't even belong to them to us, their customers. And they're making a ton of money every single year. Their CEOs are getting millions of dollars. Many of their people in their high office, man, their bonuses are more than annual salaries for most people. They're making a lot of money. Now, I ain't got no problem with that, but the thing is, why are you contributing to it? The fact of the matter is you don't have to. You can come away from, get out of those ridiculous retail prices. Number 2, how do most people travel? We run up those credit cards. Or I shouldn't say we, because it's not me anymore, thank God, and I hope it won't be you. If after this presentation is complete and you continue want to run up your credit card, that's on you. But I'm sharing with you today, you're watching replay, or to all of the friends in Europe and all over in the morning, good morning to you. Don't do that again. You never again in our program, Paul Carter, it's good to see you. You never again have to put any travel on credit. Man, I can't tell you how many times I did that. And my wife and I, and we would pay for a trip in January, pay that thing off, come on here, in the summer. And by the summer, it was time to take another vacation. And we hadn't even finished paying off the first. You see what I'm saying? And it just compounded. It just compounded. You know, we took a trip. It was just us. But by the time you pay the interest, you could have took everybody. Don't keep putting those travel vacations on your credit card. We're going to show you a much better way. Number 3, how do most people travel? They pay enormous prices. I mean, in those timeshares. Man, I can tell you some painful stories. Good God. I know Coach Tanya, she's had painful story, paid over $600 a month. Timeshare, y'all. Kendra and I, we've had 3 We've paid that last one $379 a month. That was the mortgage and the maintenance fee, whether we used it or not. We were going about once or twice a year at max, and every month, even the months we didn't go, we were still paying $379 a month. Guess what? Light came on. We saw this program. Same place we were paying that mortgage on, $379, whether we used it or not, is in this program. We've stayed there twice, $59 for the entire week. So I want you to do the math. Would you rather pay $379 a month, whether you use a place or not, max stay there twice a year, or would you rather go to that place when you want, stay an entire week without any obligation other than paying $59? Do the math. You do that math and you come up with a different answer than this program, we really need to talk. Number 4, how do most people travel? They stay with other folk. Come on now. Don't get quiet on me. You know, your cousin, you ain't like them all that much. They probably didn't like you either, but you needed a place to stay because you was in town. You was just dropping by, right? And you needed to stay somewhere because that hotel you stayed for one night and that you said, ooh, it's going to be more expensive than I thought. Well, we tell you, you don't have to keep staying with people, even the people you love. I mean, give them some space. Let them come to your hotel. Let them come experience that 5-star hotel that you can stay at in this program on a regular basis because you won't be paying 5-star prices. You'll be paying 1- and 2-star prices for a 5-star hotel. And we say that's better. And then last but not least, the saddest and the most tragic way. I see you, Coach Tanya. You say you divorced your timeshare. Never again. Absolutely, amen. The worst and the tragic way, most sad, pitiful way that most people travel, they really don't. They don't travel much at all. They just dream about it. And we want to fix that problem because we have everything in this company called Trevorium to do just that. And that's because of the vision put together by the man of God and his beautiful queen, Mr. David Hart and Adela. Shout out to you guys. We love your heart and soul. They put this thing together 9 years ago. They have so much success in traditional business, and they were making millions of dollars doing that. But they came with a vision. How can they recreate that for many other people all around the globe? 9 years ago, this thing got started. 30 plus years of business experience. Let me tell you something. We're operating in more than 60 countries around the world. We have experienced more than 400% annual growth. Thousands of people every single month have been joining our travel club, taking advantage of the things we offer. And here's another part. We've paid out tens of millions of dollars to everyday ordinary people just like you and I. And the best part is we're just getting started. Now, let me tell you something. Coach Deborah, let me just say, if she was on this line, she'll tell you these 3 things that we do very simply. Number 1, what do? We show you how to travel at substantially discounted prices. And when we say substantially discounted prices, we're not talking about that 10% coupon that you got in the mail or the 15%. We're talking about 50 to 70% off. We show you how to do that on a regular basis. 3 ways we travel. That's what we do. Number 2, we show you how to travel for free. Now, for some of you, you think this sounds kind of funny, far-fetched, gimmicky, whatever. All we say is get your questions answered. All we say is take a real look at it. Use your skepticism. We're all right with that. I was a skeptic at one time myself, but I got my questions answered, and you see where I am. So the thing of it is, get your questions answered, and we'll show you how you too can travel for free. Number 3, here's the best way because it gets better than traveling for free. How would you like to get paid to travel? That's the best way. And I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you right now what I know, and I've known that for 4 years. Travel as an industry. Did you not know that travel as an industry is a $6 to $8 trillion industry? Over the next decade, we're expecting the growth by the experts. Their opinion is that it's going to grow beyond $12 trillion each year. And we're talking about the industry for us where we're able to enjoy activities, cruises, tours, group travel, rental cars, resorts, shows, hotels, all of that. When our club offers its program, you're not just talking about just going to a room. It's all the stuff that's included with that. You get discounts galore. And I can tell you personally, I've enjoyed discounts in all of those areas that we're looking at right there. Now, let me just take a little turn because our company has its feet in 2 spaces. The first foot is in the travel space where we've been the longest, 9 years. And then a year and a half ago, almost 2 years now, we put our other foot and planted it in a place called Forex. Somebody put hashtag Forex in the comments. And this is why it's so important. Some of us never heard of Forex. It doesn't mean anything to us. We have no clue what it is. Don't feel bad. I'm 54 now. I didn't know until I was 50 years old. It was hidden out in plain sight. Now, let me throw this at you. There was a time when you would have needed to have $1 million net worth and $100,000 deposit minimum to come to the table to even play at this industry, in this game. Now, it's been there all along. It's more ancient than Bible days, y'all. But the thing of it is, Forex stands for foreign exchange currency. And all the currencies of each nation, whether it's the peso, the euro, the yen, the US dollar, whatever the nation is or the market is for that particular region, they have their own currencies. And when the nations trade, and when there's commerce, and when there's travel, when we go there, we're on their economy, we're on their currency. When they come here, vice versa. When goods are exchanged, and all of this commerce and all of this movement and travel, it creates a lot of money. I want you to write this number down. I can't tell you how many zeros because I get mixed up when I see all those zeros. Here's what's traded every single day. $6 to $8 trillion. Put the zeros on that because I can't remember how many zeros that is. $6 to $8 trillion is traded, not yearly, not semi-annually, not quarterly, not monthly, not weekly. Every single day, that's what's traded in the foreign exchange market, which makes it the largest financial industry on the planet, 20 times larger on average than the U.S. stock market, and most people still never heard a thing about it. Now, let me just throw this at you. Maybe you'll feel better with this. The wealthiest of persons intended it to be that way. This has been their treasure chest. And even though the laws changed where they were not able to keep it lock and key to themselves, they really didn't want a whole lot of people learning how to get this wealth and becoming their equivalents. But now the secret is out. And it's up to you to do with it as you will, but this is an entire educational platform to teach and educate us on money investments that most families never even heard of. And they are making tons of money in this field. Is there risk involved? Yes, there is. Just like stocks, just like bonds, just like mutual funds and all of those types of things. But this is the largest and the most lucrative industry that we know to be on the planet. Not only that, but our platform not only does it include a complete educational platform in Forex, but it also includes all of the digital currencies from, the Bitcoin and all the other types as well. So if you've ever wanted to learn that in a very educational format, just like you were going to school, we have all of that. We have a complete digital library. We have tutors. We have trainers that you can plug in every day, look over their shoulder. Here's the best part of what we have. We have a platform where the very trade ideas that this company is using itself, and they've traded millions of dollars, they'll give you the same trade signals, or we call them trade ideas, straight to your phone. And every single day you can make the same moves they're making, and you can do it with a mock account. It doesn't even have to be real money till you feel confident with it, or you can do it with your money in your account. And we'll show you how to do both. And we are showing people how to change their life generation after generation. So if you got questions about that, make sure you get with us. Mama Dupree, it's good to see you, darling. Give the family our love. Now, here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to move in warp speed here because, remember, we got one foot in travel. We got another foot in trade. You put those feet together, you're making quantum leaps. You're growing exponentially. I mean, you're not adding, you're multiplying how your finances will begin to work in your behalf as a travel trader. If you want to see how those programs work together, because we have people who are in travel, we have people in trade, you have persons like myself, Coach Tanya, and others who are in both spaces. Now, let me get back to the travel side. This is the type of stuff I want you to see, but I'm going to share with you a video that's going to do more justice for you. But we're talking about places, whether it's Spain, Europe. You'll notice on this particular slide, staying 8 days, 7 nights, highest price $15 a night, lowest price $0.00. And we can do this over 2,000 destinations all around the planet. No stretch, no question, no doubt, real deal, Holyfield. We're telling you we have places just like what you see on the screen, more than 2,000 to be exact, and these are the types of accommodations that you can enjoy. We're talking about places you don't have to go overseas. You're in the United States, you can be right here. We're talking about right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I mean, choose Florida, choose California, choose Nevada. It's the same. All around the world. We call these our dreamcations, and we also call these our world tours. They're separate experiences, but they get you the same type of effect. Now, the difference between the dreamcations of what we call, those are more private for you and your family. You're going alone or whoever you invite. But when you go on the world tours, as you see on the screen, that's when the people who are club members from all around the world have the opportunity to meet at that same destination that has been selected by the company. And we call that a family reunion. We've had as many as 60 to 100 or more people in one place from around the world simply because great minds think alike and we enjoy one another's company. We're talking about perks when you go where you go. This was a perk for Kendra and I. That was my birthday, actually. Limo pickup, complimentary for this program. That was a perk there. The chopper at the Canyon, discounted, I think was about 30% off with our perks from our company. Listen, 2022, we have more than 100 world tours. You pick the ones that are most meaningful to you. And man, I'm telling you, you're going to have a time of your life. Here's what I want to do with our time remaining. I'm going to share a video with you because I want you to hear it for yourself from our CEO, Coach T. Let me know in the comments if I'm doing all right. I want to share this video and get it where you guys can see it. And if you can see it, I'll be happy. Let me find it first. Give me just one moment. I think I got it. Look at that. If I can get this thing happening. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Okay. Give me just one moment. Coach T, let me know if you can see my screen because I'm going to hit play right now. Let me know if you put it in the comments if you can see my screen. I'm about to hit play. I can't see your comment. Let me see. If you put a yes in the comment. I'm just going to hit play. Hopefully you guys can hear this okay. If you can't, let me know.
Mr. David Hart, happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. I turn it over to you.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you, Todd, as well. And Mike, thanks for coming on and sharing the rank advancement. I think it's the best part of the night, to be honest with you.
Amen.
It just shows people having success, and just by doing the action steps, you can find success here at Jaborium. You know, Todd, when you think about our path to where we're at today, you know, we've not torn it up in the industry. We've not come on and been, you know, the biggest company, but we've always delivered value. We've always paid people on time, and we've always done what we said we were going to do. And I think that stands for something. You know, we've spent 8 years, and we're in our 9th year, going to finish up our 9th year in business in a few months here. And we've put the foundation together, and I have never been more excited about Jaborium than I am today. And, you know, in 2019, we had over 400% growth in the company. And then we go into 2022, and of course, you know, we launched the world tours, and you know, we had 5 or 6 incredible world tours set up for 2020 in 2020, and then and we had COVID hit. You know, unexpected black swan event happened in the travel industry and across the world, obviously. But we still had managed to have people travel. We still managed to grow the company in 2020. And in 2021, we've had 14 incredible world tours. and the company continues to grow and do well all across the globe. And I'm here to tell you, in 2022, it's going to come. It's going to come uncorked. I mean, you guys, you're going to enter. Our company's going to enter what we call momentum phase, I believe, in 2022. And you talk about being at the right place at the right time, and that statement is kind of cliche in our industry. But when you look at the totality of everything that we have here at Trevorium and the platform that's set up for you guys, and a lot of people have not heard of Trevorium. And even if they have, they're coming back. Lots of people are coming back. So you really are. 2022 could be something very special for you. Tonight I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a teaser tonight. You know, I've been teasing you guys every week on the calls. I'll name the different places here real quick. But you can go to Athens Briefs on the platinum pricing for 5 days, breakfast included, upgraded room. In fact, I believe that this is the view you're going to see from your room. You're going to be able to see, it's an incredible view, $299 for 5 days, breakfast included, plated breakfast. New Orleans, retail price for this hotel that we have you guys, won't release the name of the hotel yet, is well over $2,200. That's the retail price. You can go stay in New Orleans for 5 days, as little as $399, plated breakfast included, no resort fees, 5-star hotel. Guys, retail value of this exact day, exact room, exact stay, doesn't include breakfast, is $2,200 or $2,400. It's an incredible deal. So Las Vegas, 5-star hotel, 5 days, $249. San Francisco, plated breakfast, 5-star hotel, 5 days, $299 at the platinum pricing. Punta Cana, you know, all inclusive, 5-star resort, $339. You got a nice little perk coming with Punta Cana you'll hear about in 2022. But this should be on your radar as well. New York City, this is an incredible deal for New York City for 5 days, breakfast included, no resort fees. The resort fees have been waived, which is $40+ a night. Platinum pricing here, $539 to $2,000 value here, guys. This is incredible deals. Happy to be able to announce to you guys, you want to go to Dubai this year? You go to Dubai for as low as $5. Excuse me, you can go for 5 days, breakfast included, no resort fee. Guys, it's 5-star hotel, breakfast included. You're going to be able to go for $1. There's nowhere on the planet that has no travel club on the planet that has anything like what we have here at Trevorium with our membership. So membership does pay, and then on top of that, of course, there's a business side, an opportunity for you guys to go out and sell this done-for-you platform, this membership, and you can get paid residual-based income.
All right, man. I tell you, I could have, bust a blood. They said to buy for $1, y'all. Y'all don't hear me. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull some new faces onto the screen. These ladies, I'm telling you, I'm so excited to be locking arms with them. Let me get Coach Tanya back in place. We're gonna bring Miss Mika in place, Minister Ingrid in place, and Minister Tina. I think she's still there. She's away from the camera. We'll bring her back in when her camera's on. I wanted to give you all an opportunity, ladies. There she is. Give you all an opportunity. Welcome to the team. Welcome to Team Joshua Generation. Welcome to Team Legacy. Welcome to Trevorium. And we're excited about your being here. And, man, what's about to go down. But here's what I want to do first. I want to go, well, this is the connection to San Antonio on the bottom. And then we got Coach T. She's going to close it out for us. Let's start with Minister Tina. I want you to tell us a little bit about yourself, some of your own personal travel experience, and what's most exciting about Trevorium that you've seen and heard thus far. And you're still muted, Minister Tina.
I got it. My camera's going a little slow, so I keep seeing like stalling a little bit.
I got you. We can hear you loud and clear.
I am Tina Knowles. I'm Minister Tina. I am. I do a lot, but I have my own business, but I also am a full-time caregiver. My husband and I decided to join Travorium because we just really wanted to be able to travel more than just than working more. I'm in ministry as well. I'm the church administrator for my ministry, and so my heart is for traveling because God sends you out the nation, you want to be able to travel. And if you haven't been nowhere, how can you say I want to the nations if I'm not even traveling? So, but not even just for ministry. A lot of times He gives us the wisdom and the mindset. You need to go and rest for yourself. You need to travel for yourself and recoup and be refreshed and restored. So traveling is just really, I want to get the chance to see all that God has created, all the beauty of His creation without feeling like it's not attainable because of the finances. So being able to be in this and allowing other people and getting other people involved so they're able to see it and to experience it for themselves is one of the reasons why I definitely got in. And my husband and I got into it because we definitely wanted to travel more ourselves. I haven't really been anywhere out of the states besides Bahamas, but that's the states. But hey, so for me, this is giving me an opportunity to be able to travel outside of the United States and just see the vacation of the world. So.
Perfect. I am so excited. I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. Can't wait to you and the man of God. We all get together and go some places and just dream the dream and really enjoy ourselves. Stay right there. We're going to go. Great. We're going to go right now to Minister Ingrid. Man, I am super excited. Woman of God, tell us a little bit about yourself, some of your personal experience, and what excites you the most about travel that you've had and travel that you're going to be having inside of Travorium platform.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I am just so excited. First of all, I just need travel because I am thousands of miles from where I'm from. I'm in Texas, but I'm born and raised in Connecticut. I have family in South Carolina. I have family in San Bernardino, California, Arizona. So when I'm traveling, it's going to all these places in the States. And then we still haven't gotten to Florida and Canada and all the other places we want to go to as a family. And I'm just grateful for the opportunity to save some money and not be a burden when we go out of town, trying to see who we're going to stay with. But we're able to enjoy ourselves. So that's always the issue. And then now, with the COVID, you can't stay with nobody anyway. Right. So I'm looking to save some money. Because as soon as I went in town, they were like, oh, you can't be here. You in Texas, the number's high.
Right. Absolutely.
We're just quarantining anyway. So I want to save money in the quarantining.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to that. And I got to tell you, travel was not always on my map, being a single parent raising children. Mm-hmm. I was just in the struggle. Mm-hmm. But when you set your life up to go to college, graduate, have a career, and the Lord start opening doors and changing your financial bracket. Yeah. So that's the things that I can do.
Right.
So, I'm just excited about new things because I can now budget and afford new things. So yes. With new life and new tax brackets comes new opportunities.
Right.
And so I'm just looking excited. Me and my kids got a whole bathroom that says Paris, but now we can actually go to where we've been dreaming.
That's right. That's right.
But it was all a dream, and now it's going to become reality. My Biggie Smalls days is really coming to fruition. So I am so excited. We got London in our movie room. We got Paris in our movie room. That's right. We got Rome in our movie room. That's right. We've been dreaming. Mm-hmm. And now we're going to have the reality to make it happen, Captain. We're putting this vacation on layaway.
That's it. That's it. I love it. Man, we're going to have us a ball. In fact, Europe will be ours this summer. So
Yeah.
y'all be ready. We got Paris, we got Spain, we got a number of things along those lines. So y'all be ready. Excellent. Welcome to the team. Thank you so much.
Thank
That's
you.
a shout out. That's a shout out from Coach Deborah Taylor. She's our next ambassador. I mean, she's probably there already. You probably ain't even looked in the back office. So y'all will get to know her. All right, Miss Mika, tell us now, you're a nurse. And one of the things I loved about you when I met you, man, you've been some of here, some of there, some of everywhere. In fact, tell us about the Dubai trip that you already have booked. And if you don't mind, I want you to make some folk jealous. Tell us about what it took to set that up and all of that and what you intend to do now.
So first off, shout out to Minister Ingrid, because my bathroom is Paris too. So we will be going to Paris with Trevorium, okay? I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
So I am a nurse. I'm an LVN, but I'm also a nursing student right now. So I'm bridging from LVN to RN. I have big dreams, and that's why I'm excited to be here. My heart loves to travel. I love to meet new people. I love the culture. I love to eat. So I love all the different foods all over the world. And so I'm really excited about that. Some of the places that I have gone to, my first out of the country trip was about 3 years ago. So I went to, where did I go? Where am I having a blank? We went to Thailand, Dominican Republic, Mexico, Colombia, and I have a trip coming up to Dubai. And so actually in exactly 21 days. So I'm super excited about that, but I wasn't excited about that price after hearing that you guys have Dubai for $1. So I actually travel with the travel group already, where they kind of put things together as far as the itinerary, but your flights and everything is always out of pocket and on your own. And I paid $2,600 for the flight by itself for a round trip, and the hotel plus the itinerary was another $1,600. So you can see with me loving to travel and what this company provides and offers, I'm definitely in it to save some money as well. And then to also put this information out there so other people can save money as well with me. So I'm super excited to be here.
Wow. Well, we are more excited than you are, because you're going to reach a lot of people and help a lot of people. As a travel agent ourselves, shout out to the travel agents out there. But we say, listen, let's change the game up. Let's start really saving people the money that they need to do some other stuff, and just show them how to be a part of the club. And spending $1 for something like that, if I do my math right, is a whole lot better than spending $2,000.
Yes.
Is my math right?
Yeah.
Is my math right?
Right?
Okay. All right. So thank you, ladies, for joining with us. I'm going to have Coach Tanya to close us out with any closing remarks, and then we're going to jump on this corporate call. We got a whole lot of great stuff that we need to hear from our CEO and founder, Mr. David Hart.
Oh, yes. Well, thank you so much, you guys, for coming on and giving y'all testimony. Like Coach Mel said, I am Tanya Evans Barnes. Coach Mel touched on some good things on these presentations. That's why I'll give a shout out to Coach Mel, my brother from another mother, for an awesome presentation, because I'm telling you, he was not lying on me when he was talking about me paying $627 for a timeshare that I never stayed in, but got with Trevorium, went and stayed in my timeshare at the Bahama House in Daytona Beach, Florida for $59.10. Talk about somebody that was big mad. Big mad, okay? And it's been on and popping ever since me and my husband has had 17 honeymoons, because every time we go somewhere, we turn it into a honeymoon. We broadcast it all over the place, tax write-off, hint, 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 hint. I love this business so much because it's like moving some money from my checking account to my savings account and then the bank doubling it. Now, you know that don't happen in real life, but that happens right here in Trevorium, okay? So what I would say to all the people that is watching tonight, this is how people learn. 89% of the people learn. It comes for visual stimulation. So everybody that's watching, y'all saw the presentation, okay? 10% of how people learn is audio stimulation. I know y'all hear my big mouth out there in Facebook land. So, hey, y'all hear the words that's coming out of my mouth. Get in where you fit in. Uncle Sam is taxing y'all on them slave jobs. Whoosh. Get y'all money back. Quit leaving y'all money on the table. I'm sick of it. It is a financial crime for y'all to have a full-time job and not give yourselves a pay raise. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You got to do it for yourself. Did you know that you can, if you had a home-based business, you can give yourself a tax a pay raise on your job? It's a no-brainer. It makes sense. So if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So get back with the person that invited you to this broadcast, who shared it on your wall, whatever you got to do. But you better get in where you fit in, because we gonna see you on the beaches of the world, or we gonna see you at the bank. But don't ask to borrow no money from me, because I'm giving you the tools that you need to change your situation. So get right, get tight, and let's get ready for this corporate call tonight.
All right. Love you guys. We'll see you on the call. Good night, everybody.
Good night.